So very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are doing well. और आपकी गेट ईएससी की तैयारी बहुत ही अच्छे से चल रही होगी. So before starting the session, let me know is my audio video clear or not. उसके बाद हम स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट सेशन एक्सी के लिए और मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर्स के लिए. बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन होते हैं जब आप एक्सी पेपर के प्रीवियस ईयर सॉल्व करते हो. तो मैं और धीरज सर वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट strength of material important questions as well as thermal important questions. So I am going to start the thermal and after that Dheeraj sir will be joining after completion of the thermal. He is just going to take the strength of material. So before starting the session, just write in the comment section, is audio video fine or not? Can you just write in the comment section? Good morning, very good morning to all of you. You just write in the comment section and let me know is my audio video fine or not. Okay, my dear. Good. Great. Yes. So I think as per your comment, everything fine. Let's start the session. Before starting the session, just share the session with your friend and like the session. उसके बाद हम start करते हैं. Very good morning, Madhu. Okay. Good. So let's see how your preparation. तैयारी आपकी कैसी चल रही है जरा एक बार देख लेते हैं. एंड आपको क्लियर कट आइडिया मिल जाएगा यहाँ से कि आपने किस लेवल की तैयारी की है. ऑल प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन लेवल जो आप देखोगे जो मैकेनिकल क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके आए थे तो लेवल डेफिनेटली उससे थोड़ा प्लस ही होगा, क्योंकि एक्सी के क्वेश्चन जब स्पेशली स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल और थर्मल की बात करते हो तो आपको थोड़ा सा लेवल ऊपर ही देखने को मिलता है जो मैकेनिकल से पूछे गए. और इस बार अगर आपने एक्सी एग्जाम लिखा हो, इट्स अ वेरी गुड चांस फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू, क्योंकि एक वीक का डिफरेंस है बिटवीन द एग्जाम डेट ऑफ मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग एंड योर एक्सी. Okay, so good morning. This is all about me. बहुत देर यहाँ पे नहीं रुकते हैं, आपका टाइम अब बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. Each and every hour is very important for all of you guys. Rank booster series we are going to start on BYJU'S Exam Prep app. तो definitely देखते हैं. That will be on Tuesday and Wednesday of every week, my dear. First question we are going to start from here. चलिए, write the answer of this first question. The liquid phase of the pure substance is termed as if its temperature is lower than the saturation temperature corresponding to the given pressure, my dear. अगर एक प्रेशर पे वर्किंग मीडियम का टेम्परेचर सैचुरेटेड टेम्परेचर से कम होता है, इफ द टेम्परेचर इज लेस देन सैचुरेटेड टेम्परेचर, देन व्हाट विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर? सागनिक, very good. B answer according to you. Let's see few more answer. Madhu, very good. Utkarsh, very good. Great. So if you draw the TS diagram, okay Ranjit, then this TS diagram will be somewhere like this. And if I will draw the TS diagram, then this is at given pressure. At given pressure, this is the saturated pressure, my dear, T set, and this is your actual pressure, that is T actual. So when actual temperature is lower than saturated, then definitely region will come under the topic of subcooled region. Absolutely right. Number of students थोड़े से कम है. Join fast so that we can discuss, we can have more competition. Second question. It's an important question, my dear. First of all, read the entire statement. This is the XC. Let me tell you XC previous year question. This was XC 2021. जितने भी previous year के अच्छे क्वेश्चन है, आप just try to add these all the questions. Yes. Two air stream flow at the mass flow rate of M1 and M2, enter in a mixing chamber and exit after the perfect mixing, like this. Like this. The corresponding temperature of the inlet T1, T2 respectively, the heat loss from the mixing chamber is Q dot. Assume that the process is study specific heat of the capacity is constant, air behave like an ideal gas. Identify the corresponding expression for T3. Final temperature after the mixing. The mass specific heat capacity of the gas at constant volume and pressure is given to us, and neglect the bulk kinetic and potential energy. Options are given to you like this. These are the four options. Two gases are going to mix in this chamber, my dear. This is a mixing chamber. Two steam gases are mixing. and from here the gas is entering at a temperature, a mass of m1. At this point it is entering at a mass of m2. Temperature, my dear, T2 and T1. At this point, if the mass is m3 and temperature is T3, at the same time there is also the heat loss, my dear, Q dot. Heat loss is given, not heat added to the system. Then what will be the right expression for T3? It is your question. Anyone? जल्दी से आंसर लिखिए. Very important question for all of you. Okay, C answer according to Dhaval, maybe the correct answer. Yes, you need to write the correct answer, and with the right answer you also need to take minimum time, my dear. सबसे पहले आंसर किसका आता है, ये भी एक कंपटीशन होना चाहिए. Dhaval is your first answer. Let's see. Anyone? Sir. Question number 3 we are going to solve here. Ranjit, what do you say? V answer according to Madhu, it's a V answer. Good. Anyone else? Sir, can we simply write A answer according to Utkarsh, C answer according to Dhaval, Mani is a V answer? Then why you are waiting for this? इसको भी कोई ना कोई टिक कर दो. Anyway, sir, if we apply the energy balance equation on the system, my dear, god of thermodynamics, then you feel that enthalpy, total enthalpy from one stream plus total enthalpy from the second stream. So can I write this is the total amount of the energy that is going to enter into the system? Then what is the amount of energy that is going to leave the system? Q plus of H3, my dear. Is it or not? Q plus of H3. That will be the total value of the enthalpy. So from here, if I'll substitute all the values, so can I write H1 plus of H2 will be equal to Q dot plus of H3, my dear. At the same time, if I'll write this H1 will be equal to M1 Cp into T1 plus M2 Cp into T2 is equal to Q plus M1 plus of M2 Cp into T3. We need to find what is the value of the T3, my dear. Can we write T3 will be equal to M1 Cp T1 plus of M2 Cp T2 minus of Q divided by M1 plus of M2, I mean dot, into Cp. So what will be the correct answer you all guys getting? The correct answer is M1, not M1, sorry. It's not M1. Any one of you, अब बताओगे right answer क्या था? It is equal to M1 T1 plus M2 T2 divided by M1 plus of M2 minus of Q dot divided by M1 plus of M2 into Cp, my dear. Can you please tell me what is the correct answer you all guys getting? Check this option, my dear. What is the correct answer you all guys getting? A, B, C or D? जल्दी से बोलो. Is a A answer, V or C or D? Sir, this will be valid for the closed system. Let me tell you. This will be valid for the open system. And this will be valid for the closed system when heat is added in the system. And this will be valid for the open system when heat is added into the system. So these all four options may be the correct for the given condition. When heat is added to the system and system is an example of the open system, then this formula will be valid, my dear. Okay? When heat will be added to the system and example will be related to the closed system, then this formula will be valid, my dear. If heat is rejected from the system, example is related to closed system, this will be valid, and heat is rejected from the system, example will be related to the open system, this will be right, my dear. But anyway, in this question, what is given? It is the example of the open system and heat is rejected from the system. Where is it? Heat is rejected from the system, my dear. Rejected from the system. Clear to all? So Cp will be used for the open system because enthalpy is the total energy content in any type of open system, and Cv will come in the closed system because internal energy is the total energy content for the closed system. Clear? That's why it will come with mCv delta T, and in case of open system it will come mCp delta T. Answer is clear? C for Chennai will be the right answer for this course, but again 4 options are possible, my dear. If you will make a small mistake, you will get any of the option. Clear? Okay, Sanket, very nice. Next, question number 3. It's a MSQ question, my dear. Atmospheric air with the dry bulb temperature this 24 and relative humidity 35%, 35, entering in a circular duct. Assume no pressure drop in the duct, is heated by the electrical resistance arrangement inside the duct. The dry bulb temperature measured at the outlet of the temperature duct is 30 degree. Means temperature is increased from 24 to 30. Considering the flow of air is study, which of the following statement is or are correct, my dear? Anyone? MSQ question is there. I hope you maximum of you will select the correct answer. Let's see how many of you are getting the 100% correct answer in this case, my dear. Tell me. Atmospheric air is entering in a circular duct whose temperature is increasing only. It's a circular air duct, my dear, like this. Like this, air is going to enter from here, and that is heated, my dear, with the help of a resistance. A is the answer only according to God of thermodynamic. Or koi? So dry bulb temperature is increased from 24 degree to 30 degree, my dear. This is the question. If I draw the psychrometric process, अगर हम इस पे psychrometric chart में process draw करते हैं, then what will be the condition? Let's try to check. Sir, this will be the condition. Dry bulb temperature is going to increase from here to here. Yes or no? Relative humidity is going to change from here to here. That is going to decrease, my dear. There is no effect in the dew point temperature because the line is horizontal. Specific humidity change नहीं होती है. So there is no change in the relative humidity. Absolutely wrong. There is no change in dew point temperature. Absolutely right. There is no change in specific humidity. Absolutely right. Because this is specific humidity. This is dry bulb temperature. And after that there is no change in the specific enthalpy. That is absolutely wrong. Because enthalpy at this point will be given like this. And enthalpy at this point will be given like this. It will be the perfect example of sensible heating. ये किसका example होगा? Sensible heating का. So B for Bombay is the correct answer and C for Chennai will be the correct answer. There are two options are absolutely right. Okay. B for Bombay, C for Chennai will be the correct answer of question number 3. XC 21 का question था ये. Next. Again important question. Anyone? 4 different entropy and temperature diagram is given to us. You need to recognize what is going to represent actual ST diagram. Generally you have seen that TS diagram, it is very easy to define the isobaric process. Good. A answer according to Utkarsh, maybe. Anyone else? This is the entropy, my dear. Let me tell you. This is the entropy, this is the entropy, and this one is entropy. This one is the temperature and temperature and temperature and my dear temperature. You have to find out of these all 4 what is the correct answer you all guys getting, my dear. TS diagram आपको दिया हुआ है. Correct TS diagram is given to us but only one TS diagram is correct out of both, my dear, out of 4. What is the correct diagram you have to find? Utkarsh, you say A will be the correct answer, maybe. Okay. Next. God of Thermodynamic. Madhu, Dhaval, what is your answer? Sanket? Yes. Sorry. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So, sir, when the liquid is sensibly heated, means temperature will increase as well as entropy will also increase. So definitely it is right. Temperature is increasing, entropy is increasing. This is wrong, this is wrong. So 2 options are already wrong. Ranjit, 3 and 4 are never possible, because when liquid will be converted into the saturated liquid, your temperature and entropy both will be increased, my dear. Good. So in this case, are you able to feel that in case number 3 and case number 4, my dear, temperature is increasing when liquid is converted into saturated liquid, but your entropy is decreasing? That is absolutely wrong. Good. Let's come to this part. But when your saturated vapor will be converted into superheated vapor, then again temperature and entropy both will increase, but in this case it is going to represent like decreasing. Absolutely wrong. Otherwise, after that, when there will be a condition of the phase change, then my dear, entropy will increase because it is the example of heat supply, and temperature will be constant. So answer A is the correct answer. Good. Very good. Most of you have given the right answer, but not at the perfect time. Yes. In a polytropic process, when it is written like PV raised to N is equal to constant, my dear. Yeah, in phase change, temperature will be constant, Madhu. But this temperature is constant in all the 4 diagrams. That is the reason it is not going to make the difference. Right? ये तो चारों में same था. So you have to recognize either from the subcooling or from the topic of superheating. Okay, A answer. Sir, if N becomes 0, then my dear, this value will be equal to P is equal to this. Then answer will be equal to isobaric. Very good. So up to 5 question. Okay, C. C, in case of C, my dear, N value must be equal to 1. Then in that case, you will write PV is equal to constant or isothermal process. Okay. But in this case, isobaric is the best example for this question. Next. Yes. Most important question that is asked till now, जो अभी तक आपको पूछा गया है गेट सिलेबस के लिए, a cylinder of volume 1 meter cube contain a mixture of CO2, 20% of moles are given in this case, and 80% of mole at a pressure of this one, my dear. The cylinder is connected to 1 megapascal pressure line of N2 at a temperature of 300 Kelvin. The cylinder is filled isothermally, means temperature is not going to change, and pressure inside the cylinder become 500 kilopascal. Then you need to find what is the amount of N2 gas that is enter into the cylinder, my dear. In the number of mole you need to tell me. In the number of mole you need to tell me that what is the amount of this entire answer, my dear. Universal gas constant is given to us. Universal gas constant is given to us, my dear. Very important question. Let's draw the diagram for this topic, my dear. in this cylinder, my dear, 20% of mole are related to CO2, and my dear 80% of mole are related to O2. Is it? Total pressure of this system is 100 kilopascal. Now, after that, what is done in this case, my dear, that in this entire system, from somewhere outside, N2 start to fill nitrogen, start to fill till that final pressure become 500 kilopascal. Temperature, volume remain same, my dear. Temperature of the system is 300 Kelvin, and my dear, volume of the system is also same, that is 1 meter cube. Yes. Now you need to find how many number of mole related to N2 are added in the system. आपको ये बताना है कि कितने मोल N2 के एंटर हुए होंगे, so that आपके जो यहां पे आप देख पा रहे हो 100 किलो पास्कल को 500 किलो पास्कल प्रेशर बना दिया है. Anyone try to find the answer of this question? Any one of you? Are you solving? Very important question, my dear, और बहुत ज्यादा ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन है. Are you solving? Let's see कितने लोग इसको सॉल्व करते हैं. 80% of mole are given in the starting and 20% of the mole are given in the second condition. Yes. ओके, वेरी गुड उत्कर्ष, जस्ट ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट. बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑलरेडी आपको दिए हुए हैं इनडायरेक्टली. गुड, 160.37. वेरी गुड, वेरी नाइस. 160.372 इज द आंसर अकॉर्डिंग टू उत्कर्ष. एनीवन एल्स इज गेटिंग द सेम आंसर? किसी और का ये आंसर आ रहा है क्या? Let's come to the point, sir. Already it is given in the question that we know very well that in the starting, my dear, that is the case 1. Case 1 के लिए can I write pressure of CO2 into volume will be equal to N of CO2 into, my dear, molecular weight of CO2 into R. MRT be right, and M is equal to like this. So what is this one? Are you not getting? This is the value of mass into specific gas constant, that will be equal to the number of mole, R bar T into T. So in this case, if I write, that value will be equal to P O2 into volume will be equal to NO2 into R bar T into T, my dear. So in this case, if I'll take the addition of both, then we are getting from here P CO2 plus of PO2 multiply by volume will be equal to number of mole in this case of CO2 plus of number of mole into the oxygen, my dear, into R2 universal gas constant into temperature. So in this case, are you able to find how many total number of mole are there, my dear? What is this pressure? What will be this pressure? This pressure will be equal to 100 kilopascal, it is given 1, and R bar will be equal to 8.314, my dear, multiply by temperature is equal to 300, and this will be equal to N of CO2 plus of N of O2. Can you please tell me what is the total value of this, total number of mole? Anyone? Total number of mole, my dear, can you please tell me in this case? Okay, it's in joule, sorry, joule. So we will also write, we will also convert into 1000. Yes, 1000. Great, yes. So this will be in 1000. So in this case, we can write that number of mole in CO2 plus number of mole in O2, that will be equal to, my dear, that is 1000 divided by 8.314 multiply by 3. So this is the total number of moles. After that, if you calculate, then P CO2 plus of PO2, अब टोटल प्रेशर कितना हो चुका है? 500 ना, प्लस ऑफ PN2, yes or no, into volume same है, that is R bar into summation of all number of mole into T. So यहां से सारे number of moles आ जाएंगे. What is this total number of moles? तीनों को मिला के ये कितना होता है सर? 500 किलो पास्कल. I'll convert into Pascal, multiply by 1 meter cube divided by 8.314 multiply by 300. Are you getting all number of moles? So यहाँ पे all number of moles आ गए, यहाँ पे N2 plus O2 plus CO2 के moles आ गए. हाँ, वही पॉइंट आ रहा है, exactly वही आपका पॉइंट आ रहा होगा, that is the 40, yes 40.093, और ये टोटल मोल्स आ गए. इसको इससे माइनस कर दोगे, आंसर विल बी इक्वल टू 160.372. बिल्कुल सही आंसर, इट्स नॉट अ इशू, एब्सोल्युटली सेम आंसर यू आर गेटिंग माय डियर. यस, स्टार्टिंग में आपके 40 मोल्स थे, और जब टोटल आपका 500 प्रेशर से निकाला तो आपके जो टोटल नंबर ऑफ मोल्स आ गए, दैट विल बी 5 टाइम. इसके ठीक 5 टाइम आ गए, दैट विल बी नियर अबाउट 200. 5 टाइम होंगे क्योंकि प्रेशर 5 टाइम हो चुका है. And after that you will write this minus of this, then at that time you will get the correct answer. उसके बाद बिल्कुल आपका सही आंसर आएगा, बिल्कुल absolutely right. That is 160.372 is the correct answer. Are you getting the same? क्योंकि आपका प्रेशर 5 गुना हो चुका है, because your pressure become 5 time, your total number of moles will also become 5 time. That is the reason it will be 40 into 5, it will be 500, 200, and final moles minus my initial mole will be nothing but that will be the total number of N2 mole. N2 mole in this case will be equal to total number of mole after 500 minus of CO2 moles plus of O2 moles. Have you solved like this? All of you have solved like this? Utkarsh, Gaurav, Madhu, all of you have tried these questions like this? Good. Very good. Let's move forward. Good. Yes, Kalyan. Solve this question. Exactly. Very good. Kalyan, write the answer of this question. 2 identical pressure cooker are given. Whenever we discuss the thermal part, maximum time I tell you that whenever you are having the confidence in all the question of mechanical engineering related to strength of material and thermal, my dear, you always try to fight for the XC question. You really feel the difference level of the question, my dear. टू आइडेंटिकल प्रेशर कुकर, दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन आपने कभी देखे नहीं होंगे थर्मल मैकेनिकल क्वेश्चन पेपर में प्रीवियस ईयर में. टू आइडेंटिकल प्रेशर कुकर A and pressure cooker B, each having the total internal capacity of 6 liter, means volume is given to us, my dear. A is filled with 2 liter of liquid water at a temperature of this, and B is filled with the 4 liter of liquid at a temperature of this, means initial temperature is same. The remaining space in both the cooker is filled with the saturated water vapor in the equilibrium with the liquid water. Very good. If the G represent the specific Gibbs energy, my dear, and this V and L represent the saturated vapor and saturated liquid, my dear, then which of the following expression will be the correct for you? Anyone? कौन सा एक्सप्रेशन करेक्ट होगा? Think very carefully. It is more conceptual than numerical question. First of all, you need to think, my dear, at 110, both the pressure cooker are having vapor phase. I mean wet vapor phase, you can say. In both the condition, wet vapor phase are maintained. So what is the meaning? They are at the same pressure. Because 110 is the saturated temperature and they both are in wet vapor region. Are you getting my point? जब दो टेम्परेचर सेम टेम्परेचर पे अगर दोनों कंडीशन पे वेट वेपर होता है, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस लाइन? दैट योर सिस्टम इज हैविंग द सेम प्रेशर, माय डियर. सो इन दिस केस, Gibbs energy of this one and Gibbs energy of this one is B. This one is A, my dear. Tell me the answer of this. Any one of you getting? Sir, come back to the point. Have you studied what is the Gibbs phase energy? Sir, generally Gibbs phase energy we write that dG, change of the Gibbs phase energy, will be equal to dH minus of. Yeah, I'm coming on the points. Okay, let me explain the same question again, my dear. First of all, you need to assume that there are two systems, my dear. In these two systems, the temperature is 110, my dear. 110. In both the condition, yes. And in both the condition, can I say one working medium may be somewhere here and second working medium may be somewhere here, because they are having the different volume, but they are in wet region. If you want to feel, you can. They both are in the wet region, my dear. It is clearly given in the question. It is filled with 2 liter of liquid and 4 liter of liquid of the water, and remaining space in both the cooker filled with the saturated vapor. Are you feeling these both pressure cooker are in? These both pressure cooker are maintained in saturated, wet vapor region. Is this point clear? Yes or no? So after that, it is given that if the Gibbs phase energy is for B, it will be written like this, and A, it will be written like this for the vapor, and this is for vapor. Similarly, for the liquid phase, Gibbs phase energy will be written like this, liquid, and Gibbs phase energy will be written like this, A of liquid. Then you need to tell me what is the relation in all the number of properties. Sir, आपको सिंपल बताना है गिब्स फेज रूल या गिब्स एनर्जी की कितनी वैल्यू है. वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडी. dG will be equal to dH, or Gibbs energy G is given by H minus of Ts. All of you are aware with it, because it's a small value, then small g will be equal to small h minus of T into small s, then dg, change of Gibbs energy, will be equal to, my dear, dh minus of t ds minus of s td, my dear. Are you getting this point? Are you not feeling temperature is constant in this region? Is it or not? Can I write? And this will be the same, my dear. So can we write dg will be equal to dh is okay, but this entropy will be equal to change of enthalpy divided by temperature in this region, my dear. Wet vapor region we are talking about. So are you not feeling that value will be equal to 0? So what point you are getting? That is B of vapor minus V of liquid. It will be equal to 0. Is it or not? Is it or not? So in this case, what we are getting at this point, check it very clearly, my dear. Are you not feeling at this point? Gibbs phase energy or Gibbs energy must be same for both the component, either it is A or B, because this is maintained at this line. Is it or not? क्योंकि सेम टेम्परेचर पे जो आपकी एनर्जी जब चेंज नहीं हो रही है, इट मींस गिब्स एनर्जी विल बी द सेम फॉर बोथ द कंडीशन. सो व्हाट इज द करेक्ट आंसर? आर यू नॉट गेटिंग सी? क्लियर? Next. Very good. Yes. Question was very easy. You have to apply a little bit concept, whatever we have studied. Yes. Come back to the next question. A cylinder of volume 0.1 meter. Yes, yes. A cylinder of volume 0.1 meter filled with 100 mole of propane at this pressure. If the propane is assumed to be obey van der Waals equation of this, then what is its temperature, my dear? इसका टेम्परेचर कितना होगा? If it is following the van der Waals equation, means we write the van der Waals equation will be equal to A divided by V square, V minus of V is equal to RT, my dear. Just a minute. You need to first of all feel what is the unit of this A and V, my dear. Unit is meter cube per kilo mole, my dear, per kilo mole. And what is this unit? It means you have to convert these all the volume into the molar term. Then and only then you will get the answer. And when you will convert these all the term into molar term, then this become R bar, my dear. R bar means universal gas constant. Yes. This is the only difference you need to maintain. So this is 100 mole. This is 0.1, my dear. You need to convert and then you will get the correct answer. Please tell me the correct answer of this question, my dear. Yes, tell me the correct answer of this question. So first of all, you will convert your volume into molar specific volume. That will be equal to 0.1 meter cube divided by 0.1 kilomole, my dear. Is it or not? So unit will be equal to 1 meter cube per kilomole. Then you will start to solve your problem. Because if you are not able to convert the unit, 200% you will make the mistake. गलत आना ही है क्योंकि ये तो सिंपल फॉर्मूले पे बेस्ड है. क्वेश्चन इज प्योरली रिलेटेड टू द फॉर्मूला. But the point is this, are you able to convert the unit or not? Because 90% of engineer will substitute directly value 0.1. You will just substitute the value, you will get the 100% correct incorrect answer. Because unit must be matched, my dear. because if this V is equal to meter cube per kilomole, then this var must be meter cube per kilomole. Then you can just correct the answer. So what is P, my dear? What is the value of P? This is 2 megapascal. I will write 2000 kilopascal plus A. What is A? A is equal to this 939.2 divided by V var square, means 1 square, multiply by V var 1 minus 0.0905 divided by this value, my dear, 8.314. Yes, tell me the answer. What answer you all guys getting, my dear? So let me tell you. What answer you are getting? Tell me the correct answer of this question. जल्दी से बताओ. आपको टेम्परेचर बताना है यहाँ पे. याद रखना है आपको, ये जो पॉइंट है ये किलो पास्कल में है. This is meter cube per kilojoule. Anyone? What is the correct answer you are getting in this case? Utkarsh, Madhu, Kalyan, what is the correct answer? 231. 321.5. Absolutely right. Good. Absolutely right. So the conversion of unit will make the big difference in this type of question. इस सीधे से क्वेश्चन पे कैन यू फील जो कन्वर्जन ऑफ एनर्जी है, कन्वर्जन ऑफ यूनिट है, कितना बड़ा डिफरेंस क्रिएट करेगा. गुड, एब्सोल्युटली राइट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. या आंसर इज करेक्ट मधु, योर आंसर इज एब्सोल्युटली राइट. ए फ्रिक्शनलेस पिस्टन सिलेंडर अरेंजमेंट. ओके, come back. Can I write the van der Waals equation from here? We write the van der Waals equation from here like this: A divided by V bar, and this V minus of V will be equal to RT, my dear. This is the general van der Waals equation. There are two forms of the van der Waals equation, Madhu. One is this, okay? So this is in the term of specific volume. But एक और भी term है जो van der Waals की है, that is P plus of A divided by V bar square. And V bar minus of B, that is equal to R bar into T. So there are two equations of van der Waals we are using. This is in the term of specific molar volume. This is in the term of specific mass volume. So in this case, when you will write the unit of this, its unit is meter cube per kg. Then at that time, my dear, this will be a specific gas constant. Okay, at that time this will be a specific gas constant, and this bar is known as molar specific volume. Molar means meter cube per kilomole, my dear. So at that time this is universal gas constant. So there are two equations of the van der Waals. So this is the total volume. When I'll divide by the number of moles must be in kilomole. So this is 100 mole, that will be written by 0.1 mole, 1 kilomole. So this is a specific molar volume, and after that, my dear, this will be a universal gas constant. Clear? Okay, good. This is the 9th question. 2-3 questions are left. After that, Dheeraj sir is joining. 2-3 क्वेश्चन और बचे हुए हैं, उसके बाद धीरज सर आएंगे. स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल के बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट थ्योरी ऑफ मशीन के कुछ क्वेश्चंस उसमें देखने को मिलेंगे. यस, वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट, a frictionless piston cylinder device contain 1 kg of the ideal gas. Very good. The gas is compressed according to PV raised to this, from this pressure and this temperature to reach it to this temperature. So P1, P2 is given, T1, T2 you will calculate. Then what is the heat transfer from this piston cylinder arrangement? You need to give me the answer. Sir, in this case, first of all, you need to find that in the polytropic process, my dear, because it is the compression process, can we write T2 by T1 will be equal to P2 by P1 raised to n minus 1 upon n. Sir, P1 is given T1 is given, T2 is given, P2 is not given. Are you able to find P2? Can I write T2? Sir, 500. Can I write T1? Sir, 250. 250 now? Yes. What is P2? I need to find. What is P1, my dear? It's a 100. So can you please tell me, and this is 0.3 divided by 1.3. Can you write what is the value of final pressure in kilopascal? Anyone? What is the final pressure first? That you will get that P1, P2, T1, T2 known to us, my dear. P1, P2 and T1, T2 known to us. What is the correct answer? Can you please write in the comment section? What is the correct value of the pressure you are getting, my dear? Correct value of P2 you are getting from here. Males, very good morning. Let's see how many of you are getting the value of P2. मधु उत्कर्ष कहां पे हो? कितना आंसर आ रहा है? What is the correct answer you all guys getting? What is the value of P2? Can you write in the comment section? And once you get the P2, then my dear, heat transfer in polytropic process. Now we need to find what is the formula of heat transfer in polytropic process. Sir, that will be taken as gamma minus n divided by gamma minus 1 into work done of polytropic process. What is the work done of polytropic process? Mr T1 minus T2 divided by n minus 1. Is it or not? Have you written like this or not? Yes. So you say it's a 2000. I think you are getting a little bit more answer. 2035.06 kilopascal. Okay. ये answer. Good. 20 time it is increase H per U. 20 time it is increase. After that you substitute the value here. Substitute the value of P2. I think P2 I need not to calculate. Directly you will get the answer from here, because gamma is equal to 1.4, n is equal to 1.3, and gamma minus 1 how much? 0.4. Under bracket m is given, yes, 1 kg. R is given, yes, 0.287. T1 minus T2, 250 minus 250, okay, because T1 is 250, this one, divided by n minus 1, 0.3. What answer of kilojoule you are getting, my dear? What answer of kilojoule you are getting? Very easy question. I think इसकी तो जरूरत भी नहीं थी. It's not required to calculate the value of P1 and P2, but anyway you have calculated is okay. But what is the value of heat transfer in polytropic process? This formula is already clear to you now, because most of the time how it is polytropic process given to us. A frictionless piston cylinder, mention money, it's a mention, check it, 59.79, absolutely right, yes, money it is given, this is na, check it, Malish. It is already given PV raised to 1.3, where gamma is equal to 1.4. So if gamma is, or the process is not following the same process, that's why it is the example of polytropic process. Good. 10. Very easy question. A new temperature scale, degree N, has been proposed where the normal freezing and normal boiling point of the water is marked at 500 degree N and 100 degree N respectively. Loss of time, I have just discussed this question in the class. Most of time I have just discussed this question in class. ना जाने कितनी बार ये किया होगा. Then if the system temperature is 0 degree N, then what will be the temperature at this time on Celsius scale, my dear? Tell me the answer. Sir, this is the scale somewhere like this. This is the freezing point on the Celsius. This is the freezing point on N, degree N. And this one is Celsius scale. This is the freezing point. This one I'll write boiling point. 0 degree and my dear 100. But on N degree, freezing point is 500. Very good. Boiling point is 100, my dear. 100 degree N. Then what will be the temperature on Celsius scale when this will measure 0 somewhere here? Are you not getting it? Will be more than 100? Because 500 to 100 it is decreasing. Then on this scale it is increasing. That's why it will be more than 100, my dear. Anyone? 125. Very nice. Very nice, Madhu. Anyone else? You will follow the same formula. T degree N will be equal to A T degree C plus of T degree B. Like this, na? All the temperature scale are arbitrary straight line scale. So when it is going to measure the 500, my dear, this is going to measure the 0 plus B. So in this case, B will be equal to 500 answer. When it is going to measure the 100, this is also going to measure the 100, my dear. So A is equal to -4. So in this case, we can write that all temperature scale are T0 N will be equal to A -4 T0 C plus of V, my dear. When it is going to measure the 4, then this is 4 minus of T0 C we need to calculate plus of 500. So what is the value of T degree C at that time? 500 divided by 4, it will be equal to 125. I think you are getting the correct answer in this case. I think you all are getting the correct answer in this case, my dear. Yes or no? 125. Good, good, good. Yes, absolutely right, Madhu. Solve this question. Very easy question. Give me 1 minute only. I'll come back. Yes. Yes. Okay. If you have tried with the slope topic, it is also okay. Slope is also the same point. Very good. Anyone? Can you write the answer of this question? A system of a rigid ball is initially at a temperature of T1. It is used as a heat source for the heat engine. मतलब यहाँ पे एक वॉल है, दीवार है, जो T1 टेम्परेचर पे हीट सोर्स की तरह वर्क करती है. This is the heat engine which reject the heat to the reservoir. That is T0, my dear. So let me tell you, ये जो दीवार होगी continuously it will changing its temperature. जैसे जैसे आप इससे हीट रिमूव करोगे तो आपको यहाँ पे फाइंड आउट क्या करना है? What will be the value of maximum work that can be recovered from the system per unit mass? तो first of all what we will write, हमको पता है maximum work क्या होता है? W max can be write Q minus T0 into ds of the system. Is it or not? एक्सर्जी का आंसर है सिंपल. वेरी गुड. तो Q0 तो सिंपल हमारा mcv डेल्टा टी हो जाएगा, बिकॉज फाइनाइट बॉडी है, इससे टेम्परेचर फाइनाइट बॉडी से चेंज हो रहा है. देन डेफिनेटली माय डियर आफ्टर दैट दिस इज द चेंज ऑफ एंट्रोपी. ए विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर. गुड गुड, सभी का सही है. आफ्टर वन क्वेश्चन धीरज सर इज ज्वाइनिंग फॉर स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल. ये आपका लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, उसके बाद धीरज सर ज्वाइन करने वाले हैं. रेडी हो जाइए स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल के लिए. बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन आएंगे इसके बाद में, एक्सी के ही रहेंगे. एयर एट अ प्रेशर ऑफ 86 kilopascal and specific volume of this one is heated at a constant pressure. Till the temperature is this, air is assumed to be the ideal gas with a constant specific heat. It has the gas constant of this one and ratio of this one. What will be the change of specific entropy of the air during the process? Specific entropy. Pressure is given, air at a pressure of this one, specific volume of this one is heated at constant pressure, my dear, till the temperature of this one. So it will be better if you will find at a constant pressure is given to us, a specific volume is given to us. So can we write at the initial state, my dear, when it is heated at a constant pressure process, so can we write like this? Yes, yes. अभी धीरज सर चैट में है, उसके बाद लाइव आ जाएंगे, डोंट वरी. Yes. So in this case, what will be the value of V1? P into specific volume will be equal to RT1, my dear, like this. So what is the P1? 86 kilopascal. Multiply by specific volume, how much? 1 kg. R 0.287. Is it or not? And multiply by T1, my dear. Can you please tell me what is the value of T1 from here? 86 divided by 0.287. That will be the value of temperature in the initial condition. Can you tell me what is the value of T1 in this case? Utkarsh, Madhu, what is the value of T1 in this case? After that, strength of material will be started, my dear. T1 की वैल्यू क्या होगी? टेम्परेचर एट पॉइंट नंबर 1 कितना होगा? T1. What is the value of T1? That is 299.65. Very nice. अब यहां समझो, सर T1 is given to us, that is 299.65. T2 is also given to us, that is how much? This value, my dear, 6 and 2, 8, 9, 900 Kelvin. So can you feel, sir, T1, T2 is given and P1, P2 is also given. That is 86 kilopascal. Are you not able to find the entropy? Because it's an example of the ideal gas. Can we write like this? S2 minus of S1 will be equal to, my dear, Cp ln T2 by T1 minus of R ln P2 by P1. Is it or not? Because this is the constant value, that's why 0. What is the value of Cp? 1.005 multiply by, what is the value of this? Ln. Can you write the value of ln T2 by T1? That is 900 divided by 299.65. Answer is kilojoule per kg Kelvin. You will get the answer. Yes, बिल्कुल, बहुत सही, absolutely right. Yes, exactly. Utkarsh, 1.104 is the correct answer of this question. That is 1.104 will be the correct answer. एक last question आपका homework रहेगा, important question है. Yes, this is the last question as a homework, which is taken from the Clausius-Clapeyron equation. Dheeraj sir is ready. Sir, are you there in the comment section? I'll just share the entire PDF after the session on my Telegram channel. You just join and you just collect the PDF. If you are not there, I think Dheeraj sir comment section में है. I am going to just stop the session here. उसके बाद Dheeraj sir will be joining to you for most important question of the strength of material. Just like the session, Dheeraj sir बिल्कुल आने वाले हैं. Are you there, sir? Let me call to sir. Let me confirm, and after that I am going to stop my session. Okay, okay, okay. सर को सिर्फ 1 मिनट लगेगा. यस सर. हेलो. यस, आफ्टर 1 मिनट ही इज ज्वाइनिंग, डोंट वरी। जैसे ही सर कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखते हैं यस यस यस, नहीं कहीं नहीं जा रहे हैं, यू फील फ्री टू आस्क द क्वेश्चन, जब तक सर आ रहे हैं आई एम हियर, डोंट वरी। एंड अब देखो सिर्फ और सिर्फ दिन बहुत गिनती के बचे हुए, आप दिसंबर में एंटर हो चुके हो, और एंटर होते आज 4th ऑफ दिसंबर है, आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि कब ये 15 दिन निकल जाएंगे और कब ये दिसंबर निकल जाएगा। अब आपने एक दिन के लिए भी इधर उधर हुए, आप मान लो पूरा शेड्यूल बिगड़ जाएगा। डे बाय डे यू नीड टू प्लान ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, डे बाय डे यू हैव टू फॉलो एवरीथिंग। अब चीजें नहीं बिगड़नी चाहिए, क्योंकि याद रखना ये 2 महीने में कोई 0 लेवल से स्टार्ट करके टॉप नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन ये 2 महीने काफी नहीं, बहुत काफी हैं आपकी 1 साल की मेहनत को बर्बाद करने के लिए। तो 2 महीने ऐसा नहीं किसी 0 लेवल के स्टूडेंट को बना के टॉप पे ले जाएगा, लेकिन किसी टॉप करने वाले स्टूडेंट को अगर इन 2 महीने में इधर उधर हो गया तो उसको 0 पे जरूर ले आएगा। तो याद रखिए इन 2 महीने में जो आपका दिसंबर का मंथ है, जो आपका जनवरी का मंथ है, ये 2 महीने हार्डली बचे हुए हैं, किसी भी तरह पूरी तरह से जुड़े रहिए। मैराथन सेशन भी बिल्कुल आएगा, यस यस यस, मैराथन सेशन आते रहेंगे, डोंट वरी वालेस। लास्ट टाइम पे अगर आप देखोगे तो लास्ट टाइम पे कंप्लीट एक पूरा सारे सब्जेक्ट का डिस्कशन किया था। तो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस कि जैसे जैसे वी आर प्लानिंग, ऐसा नहीं कि पता चले एक ही सीरीज चलती चले जाए, आप खुद बोर हो जाओ। जो आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल है, जैसे अगर आपके गेट प्रीवियस ईयर चलाते भी हो तो हो सकता है इतना बेनिफिट ना हो जितना कि एक्सी में होगा। अब थर्मल के क्वेश्चन खुद देख रहे होगे, सॉम स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल जब सर स्टार्ट करेंगे यू विल फील बाय योरसेल्फ कि हाँ ये जो एक्सी वाले क्वेश्चन हैं वो थर्मो से थोड़े टेढ़े हैं। इट मीन्स हमको इस पार्ट पे फोकस करने की भी जरूरत है, एंड दैट इज द रीजन। डोंट वरी, नेक्स्ट टाइम जो होगा डेफिनेटली वी आर गोइंग टू प्लान फुल लेंथ मॉक टेस्ट। यस, तो ये सारी चीजें आपको रियलिटी जानने की जरूरत है, एंड डेफिनेटली अगर इस ईयर आपने एक्सी लिखा है और एक्सी का फॉर्म फिल किया है तो सबसे बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी तो यही है कि मैकेनिकल और एक्सी में 1 वीक का डिफरेंस है जो बहुत ज्यादा है। नॉर्मली ये होता है कि आज आप मैकेनिकल का पेपर दे रहे हो, नेक्स्ट माय डियर आप नेक्स्ट माय डियर आप ये फील करोगे कि आपका नेक्स्ट डे जो होगा वो आपका एक्सी का पेपर होगा या 22 वर्षा होगा, लेकिन इस वीक 1 वीक का डिफरेंस मिला है। और अगर आप ईएससी के लिए तैयारी कर रहे हो तो उसी फेज में साथ ही साथ ईएससी लेके भी निकल जाओगे। तो एग्जाम बहुत आ रहे हैं, याद रखना जितने भी मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर्स हो इस 1 साल में कुछ नहीं कर पाए तो समझ लेना फिर बाद में मौका नहीं मिलेगा, क्योंकि बेस्ट ऑप्शन है आपका कि इस टाइम पे माय डियर आपके लिए वैकेंसी बहुत ज्यादा है और नंबर ऑफ कैंडिडेट आपको कम से कम अगले 1 से 2 साल तक बहुत कम देखने को मिलेंगे। फाइट सही से कर लो, अगले 2 महीने की मेहनत अगले 40 साल बना सकती है, डिपेंड आप पे करता है आप किस तरफ जाना चाहते हो। ठीक है, तो चलिए मिलते हैं फिर से। सो थैंक यू ऑल, बाय बाय। और सर आपको ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, धीरज सर, वेलकम करिए सर का। टेक केयर, बाय बाय माय डियर।
Good morning guys to all of you. So I welcome you once again on this wonderful platform that is BYJU'S Exam Prep. So guys, already you have seen the thermal part. Now we are moving for the strength of materials. Yes. Good morning Madhuvamshi, Utkarsh, Jabir. Yes guys. So guys, yes Malesh. So guys, just like and share the session. We are starting it. So guys, now we are going to see some wonderful question from strength of material. And as I told you many times that many times it have been seen that from XC the questions are being repeated in mechanical and civil both from this strength of material subject. That is why this session is going to help you a lot. Yes Teju, hello dear. So now we are starting the session. So guys, this is some detail about me and this subject going on is strength of materials. And guys, this is one more information. Those who are preparing for GATE 2024, for them today only at 12:30 workshop is there. Abhinav Negi sir would be taking this. And guys, now we are starting. But before that, one last thing, if you want to register for the workshop, if you want to register for scholarship test, if you want to download a ebook for your preparation of GATE, you can go to the description of this session. Okay, now the very first question in front of you. Yes, Abhishek, good morning dear, how are you? So this is the first question in front of you guys. The first question in front of you, and the question says that the state of stress at a point in a loaded body is given as sigma xx 40 MPa, sigma yy 60 MPa, tau xy 10 MPa. You need to find out the sum of the principal stresses. I am starting with a very easy question, so that you must know that it is not like in XC every question will be difficult. No, only 5 to 10% questions are difficult, rest are easy. Okay, rest are easy or medium level. 5 to 10% means you would be having 2 to 3 such questions which are mind blowing. Okay, very good. Midun is saying the answer to be C. What about others? हाँ भाई उत्कर्ष, मनी, जाबिर, Madhuvamshi is also saying C. Just guys, remember some concept taught to you in the principal stresses chapter. Very good. God of thermodynamics C. Teju, very good. Jabir, बहुत ही बढ़िया, शानदार. So guys, you must be knowing one thing I have taught to you, that whenever we have sigma 1 plus sigma 2, that is always equals to sigma xx plus sigma yy. And that is also equals to sigma theta plus sigma of theta plus 90 degree. So my dear, this is the relation. Means the summation of normal stresses on any two perpendicular planes remains the same. Okay. Okay, God of thermodynamics. So the answer is sigma xx plus sigma yy, that is 40 plus 60. So the answer is going to be 100 MPa. So answer for this question would be C. Okay, I feel everybody got this question. This is a easy one. Okay, Manas, very good dear. Moving to the next question, guys. So next question is this. This is somewhere related to strain energy concept. This type of thing we have studied in slope and deflection. This type of things we have studied in slope and deflection. And here you need to find out the total strain energy. So you can see in this entire beam, if we say this as A, this as B and this as C. So you need to find out the total strain energy, which is the strain energy of AB plus strain energy of BC. This is what you need to find out. So try to solve it, guys. These are the options in front of you. Yes, this is a good one. And this type of question, if you see, last to last year came in GATE mechanical paper as well. Okay, the figure was different, loading was different, but this type of questions are coming. Okay, in 2022 they have asked for this case, what is the deflection? So for that also first step would be to find out total strain energy. So the point is this type of questions are coming every time. Yes. So Utkarsh, abhi main side ho gaya hu. Just try to solve it. Okay. So these are 4 options in front of you. You need to see which one is correct. Okay. Yes. So I am giving hint also for those who have not seen this type of question before. You need to take a section here. Okay. That will tell you the bending moment at this section 1-1. And if you see the effect of this force onto this member, you will apply to equal and opposite forces. This P and this P will be making a couple like this. That is P into L. That length is B. So P into B. So guys, now you can find out the bending moment for this section also. And once you get this, you can find out strain energy for both. Okay, there are some good PYQs from the XC paper. And from XC, many times it have been seen that the questions are getting repeated. Yes, Mani, Manas, Utkarsh, Jabir, God of thermodynamics. आज टमाटर पुदीना नहीं दिख रहे. Yes, Malesh, solve it. Madhuvamshi, Midun, solve this one, guys. Okay, Mani is saying C for this. Mani is saying C for this. What about others? What about others? Yes, Mani is saying C. What about others? I am waiting for your answers, guys. Yes. You need to check the denominator also, money. In A it is 2EI, in C it is 3EI, and in B and D also the similar way. So please go through it properly. Yes. Tell me, guys. Teju, Utkarsh. You can see here the length is B, here the length is A. Shall I start solving it? Shall I start solving it? Yes. I feel I need to. You know, strain energy total is, I am saying this bar to be 1, this bar to be 2. So I can write it is U1 plus U2. Okay, so U can be written as integration 0 to B M11 square dx upon 2EI. Then I will be writing plus 0 to A M22 square dx upon 2EI. Okay, guys. Okay, Teju is saying A, Madhuvamshi A. बहुत बढ़िया, guys. So majority of you, not majority, only 2 of you have answered it A, and I feel A is the correct answer. Okay, others also please try. So guys, when you will be writing this, you know, bending moment at 1 is P into X. Okay, so you would be writing it P into X ka square dx upon 2EI, and it would be integration from 0 to B plus integration from 0 to A. What is M22? M22 is nothing but P into B. So that is P into B ka square dx upon 2EI. Okay, guys. So you would be having this to be P square X square. When you will be going for integration, you would be getting P square X cube by 6CI, and you would be integration from 0 to B. Okay, then plus P square B square X upon 2EI. Integration is from 0 to A. And when we are going for solution, very good Vineet, very good Vineet, very good Money. So guys, today I would be sharing you the second version of Theory of Machines notes. If you find it better than the previous one, I will be sharing complete. So today I will be sharing for the first chapter. If you find it better, I will send it for complete tome. Okay. So Vineet, I feel your issue is going to be resolved by today, or I will say tonight. So it is P square B cube upon 6CI plus it is P square B square A upon 2EI. Okay, guys. So here you can say U is equals to P square B square upon, if I am going to take 2EI in the denominator, then you will be having B by 3 plus A. So the answer for this is going to be A, and as I already said, A is the right answer. Okay. Definitely Madhuvamshi, I will share for powder metallurgy, but for that you need to wait for 2 more days. Okay. Now we are going to find out the maximum value of bending moment for this figure. This is a good question, guys, and you can expect this question to be repeated, because 3 times in mechanical paper also they have asked what is the maximum bending moment. Arey bhai Jabir, when we are talking about, if you are going to take, you can take moment outside, but whenever you are going for the integration, otherwise how you will find out for the total beam? If even bending moment is constant, integration is required, because you need strain energy to be for the complete beam, not for any 1 point or 2 point. So when you want for the complete beam, you need to integration, because you are integrating for length. Dx is there. Okay. So otherwise, if you are not going for integration, then also you will be writing the same M square A upon 2EI. You can write in that way. Okay, then directly multiply by the length. The same we are doing it. Okay, if you directly multiply with the length, what is the length? Length is A. You can directly write P square B square A upon 2EI. The same we are getting here. So you can go through like that without integration if you want to go. Yes, solve it guys, solve it. Here you need to find out maximum bending moment. First you need to find out the support reaction. This is VP. This is VR. Try to find out the support reaction. After that, instantly you will be able to make SFD BMD. So just try to find out the support reaction. Tell me the values. You will be able to make it very easily. Yes. Abhishek, Vineet, Jabir, Madhuvamshi, Manas, God of Thermodynamics, हाँ भाई Utkarsh, are you there or not? Midun, try to solve it guys. And do like and share the session guys. So you already have seen the question from thermodynamics. Now we are having the questions from strength of material. Try this. I need the value of VP and VR. Once you will get VP and VR, instantly I will give you SFD and BMD. And that is what you need to learn from this session. Okay? Yes, try this. Try this guys. Try this. Yes, everyone. Okay, Vineet is saying C. So Madhuvamshi have given the answer VP and VR. Dear, please check it. VP is 0 or VR is 0. Madhuvamshi, VP is 0 or VR is 0. Tell me that. So when you will be finding out, first of all, you will write VP plus VR. That is nothing but 2 into 2. That is equals to 4. And then you will be taking summation moment about P to be 0. When you will be taking that, you know this VR will be creating anti-clockwise. So you will write minus VR into 2. And this load that is acting for 2 meters, so centroid will be coming here. So 4 is acting at a distance of 2 here. So you will write plus 4 into 2. And that will give you VP to be equals, VR to be equals to 4. VR will be 4, it means VP is going to be 0. So this is 0, this is 4. Now the things are becoming very easy for us, my dear. You know that VP is 0. So if you are going to take any section up to this point Q, shear force is going to be 0, like this. And when the shear force is going to be 0, my dear, you know here, if I take now the section, to the left hand side downward is negative, to the right hand side downward is positive. So my dear, this will be the SFD. This is the jump. This is the jump. Okay. So you know this is going to be the SFD, because to the right hand side downward is taken as positive if you see the sign convention. Okay. Now my dear, you get to know here shear force is changing its sign. You know bending moment is becoming maximum where shear force is changing its sign. So my dear, here you would be getting bending moment maximum at R. So you need to find out the bending moment at R. And if you want to find out bending moment from at R, you know that you can take bending moment to the right hand side or left hand side both. You can say, so I am taking from right hand side. It is going to be W into X by 2. So it is going to be W into X by 2. That is creating hogging. So minus sign will be coming. W is 2. Distance is 1. It is 1 by 2. So my dear, answer will be coming out to be, I feel, 1 kilonewton meter. I feel B is going to be the right answer. Am I correct or not? Am I correct or not? Yes, Malesh, Utkarsh, Teju, बहुत बढ़िया. So guys, the answer is going to be B for this question. I feel everyone got it, and this was a wonderful question. And this type of question have been asked. Okay. Now I am coming with this type. Okay, this was asked in XC paper in 2009. Okay, but the similar question have asked in GATE mechanical paper in 2022 for the first time. Okay, they have asked in the form of thin cylinders if you see the last year paper. So guys, that's why I am saying previous year's XC question will help you a lot. Okay. Okay, Vineet, I am once again showing in that case, if you want once again the explanation. What we have done, Vineet, first of all, we have found out the support reactions. When we have found out support reaction, we get to know Vp to be 0. If this is 0, you know from P to Q there is no other shear force, no other vertical force. So shear force from P to Q is going to be 0. After that, you can see this is UDL. So UDL is said to be horizontal line. You know that shear force is 1 degree more than the loading diagram. So if this is horizontal line, you would be getting inclined line for the SFD. So SFD would be coming like this, inclined line like this. Here also inclined line like this, and there is a jump because of this VR. So you get to know this is the point where shear force is changing its sign. Where shear force changes the sign, bending moment is maximum. So you need to find out bending moment at this point. So you know, if you want to find out bending moment, you can take the algebraic sum of all the moments or moment due to shear forces either to left or to the right hand side of the section. So you can take this section, and after that right side you have this UDL. So you know this is 2 kilonewton per meter acting for 1 meter. So you know we will be considering at centroid 2, the distance is going to be, it is 0.5. Okay, so when you will be putting this value 2 into 0.5, the answer will be 1. I feel now you got it, the answer will be B for this. So guys, moving to this question now. So this is a wonderful question. I will be giving you hint for this, and this is a type जो कि रिपीट हुई है गेट 2022 मैकेनिकल में. So 2023 में भी आ सकता है ऐसा क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, बी रेडी फॉर दैट. So my dear, this is a 10 mm thick. So thickness is given as 10 mm. Steel rectangular plate. They have given 100 mm cross 200 mm as dimension. They have given sigma xx this, sigma yy this. So they are saying Young's modulus and Poisson ratio is this, the change in thickness of the plate. So my dear, in this question, the loading is given as biaxial, but they are asking you the change of thickness, which is third dimension, which is ignorable. So my dear, for that you can write epsilon zz, like epsilon zz. Epsilon zz is delta of t by t. That can be written as what? That can be written as sigma zz by E. You have seen in the first chapter, minus mu times sigma xx by E, minus mu times sigma yy by E. And my dear, you very well know that sigma zz is given as 0 because it is a plane stress condition. So you can find out the delta t from here. Okay. So solve this question. It is easy one. In 2022, I am saying again and again, in 2022, the same question have been asked with the dimension of a thin cylinder in mechanical paper. So that's why the concepts are being repeated, as I said. So that is why whenever you are going to prepare for XC PYQs, it is going to help you for mechanical and civil also. So just to solve it, I feel everybody got it. I need the answer from you guys. Yes. Okay, Jabir have given the answer as B. Okay, very good. What about others? What about others? Try this. I have given you the hint. If you already know this concept, it's great. If you don't know, this session will help you. Ranjit Yadav is saying B. Midun is saying B. बहुत ही बढ़िया, शानदार भाई. Wonderful. So now it is easy for you. But if just imagine the student who faced it for the first time, they may not get that concept instantly. Very good, Tushar, Malesh, Manas, Teju, बहुत ही बढ़िया. Great, great, Jabir. So that is the benefit of attending the classes properly. Okay. So I taught you that in the thin cylinder, if you remember. So guys, the answer is going to be B for this. You just need to put the values. You know, mu is given as 0.3, E is given as 200 GPa. What you will be doing? You will say delta T is minus 0.3 times of. Okay, that is sigma yy, sigma xx is 150 divided by 200 as it is GPa, so 10 to the power 3 plus you would be having once again minus 0.3 into 200 divided by, it is 200 now, yes it is 200. So it is 200, what is E value? 200. 200 into 10 to the power 3. You would be getting delta T into thickness also you have to do. So you would be getting delta T to be 5.25 into 10 to the power minus 3 mm. So 5.25 microns would be the answer. Yes. Yes. No issue, Jabir. With the practice only you will get these kind of things. The same data. Now this type of question have not come in GATE. With the same data, they have asked the change of surface area of the plate. You may get this question this year. Okay. So they are asking the change of surface area. For that, what is the change of surface area? Surface area change will be A final minus A initial. And what is A final? A final will be X plus delta X into Y plus delta Y. And if you want to find out delta X and delta Y, you know epsilon XX, which is delta X upon X, is given as sigma XX upon E plus, sorry, it is not plus, it is going to be minus. It is going to be minus mu times sigma YY upon E, because already sigma ZZ is 0. Similarly, epsilon YY is delta Y by Y is equals to sigma YY upon E minus mu times sigma XX upon E. So guys, from here you will get delta X, from here you will get delta Y. Then X is already given as 100 mm, Y is 200 mm. So X plus delta X, Y plus delta Y will give you final area. Final area minus initial area will be the change of area. So from the area, from the superficial strain, question have never been asked. We need hardly 5 to 10%. ओके 5 से 10% लेवल एक्सी का ज्यादा होता है, सोम में भी, थर्मल में भी, एफएम में भी. ठीक है, 5 से 10%, इससे ज्यादा नहीं, क्योंकि देर आर ओनली 2 to 3 सच क्वेश्चंस which are having just beyond the concept. Okay, beyond the concept means beyond the range of your thinking, where you need to work very hard or where you need to work very smartly, or you need to think a lot that how to do this kind of question. Okay, or you can say a new type which you have never seen before. So guys, already hint have been given to you. So this time you need to find out strain in XX and strain in YY also. You already know sigma ZZ is 0 because it is a plane stress condition. Solve it. A new type. Yes. Let us see who gives the right answer first. Very good. Teju is saying D. What about others? Utkarsh, Vineet, Jabir, Tushar, Madhuvamshi. So I am giving you hints so that if you have any doubt, you can get confirmed before solving. Okay. Those who don't know the concept, they can also try. Kalyan is saying 24.48. Okay, Kalyan is saying D. Vineet is also saying D. Teju have already given D. Tushar have also given D. So guys, when all of you are saying D, how I can deny? The answer is D. Okay, D is correct. So you would be getting this to be 24.50 mm square. Is it clear? If you want, I can give you the values of delta X. You would be getting delta X after solving to be 45 into 10 to the power minus 3. Then you would be getting delta Y. Delta Y would be coming out to be something 155. 155 into 10 to the power minus 3. Then you know final area will be X plus delta X into Y plus delta Y. Initial area is X into Y. So you would be getting the answer to be D, 24.5. Very good, Malesh. Sure. Definitely, Kalyan. One by one we are going ahead. Actually, in PI, we need all the subjects. In XC, there were only 2 subjects. That's why. So for PI also, we are coming. Don't worry. Okay. For that, maybe entire team have to come. Okay. Or otherwise, like this, we will plan on the next week. So guys, this is a cantilever beam where this force P is acting here, this P is acting here. L is the length, and there are some options related to the bending moment. Okay, so just read it and try to answer it properly. You need to find out basically the bending moment in AB part. We need bending moment in AB part. Yes. Very good, Manas, Malesh, Vineet, Kalyan. So let's try next weekend. Kalyan, that also. Actually, that also I am planning, and that I will try to give you in the in this week only. In this week, you will get that session. Okay. Okay. JT is saying the answer to be B. JT is saying the answer to be B. Very good. What about others? Madhuvamshi saying B and D. Okay, let us see. So Madhuvamshi have made it MSQ. Fine. Yes. What about others? Mani is saying B. Okay. Very good. Yes, Midun, what do you say? Kalyan is saying B. Midun is saying B. Vineet is saying B. Very good. So I feel whatever you guys are saying, B is correct. D is not. I am telling you why. So guys, first of all, let us try to find out the support reaction. You know, this is P, this is P. So net is 0. So when you will find out the support reaction at A, RA will be coming out to be 0. And when you will find out the MA, what you will get as MA? Let us see. So you can see this P is acting at 2L. So P is acting at 2L and this P is acting at L. So I feel this would be the direction of moment. So I will say P into 2L, P into 2L minus P into L. So bending moment at A would be coming out to be P into L. And my dear, if you see this to be P into L, I will show you the diagram in the next slide. So you know this is in 3 parts. L, L, L. Here we have P, here we have P. And if you find out here, we have bending moment in this direction P into L and RA is equals to 0. So my dear, if you are going to find out the bending moment at this section XX, if you want to find out, you can find out from right hand side also, left hand side also. You will say bending moment at section XX is, this is creating plus P into X. This is creating minus P into, this is X minus L. So when you will be having this, it is PX minus PX plus PL. So Madhuvamshi, I have done this calculation only for you. Otherwise, I could answer in the last slide also. I have done this only for you because you can see that PX will get cancelled out. The answer is coming P into L, which is not at all a function of X. So bending moment is going to be constant rather than a line, rather than an inclined line. It is going to be constant. Means I can say this part of the beam would be in pure bending. This part would be in pure bending. Okay. So if you see, the answer for this is B. The magnitude of bending moment in the portion is P into L, and it is not variable. So that is why D is wrong. Okay. Moving to the next question, guys. Once again, the similar question. This time you need to answer about the deflection at B. This time you need to answer for the deflection at B. Sir, बिल्कुल 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 विनीत आप कर सकते हैं इस क्लास के बाद. After this class, you can call me. Okay, let us see this time how many of you give the right answer. Solve it. Yes. Arey Kalyan, from Wednesday, from Tuesday classes are already scheduled. Kalyan, from Tuesday classes are already scheduled. In this week only we are going to complete. In this week only we are going to complete. Okay. So one by one actually I am doing the things. First I have completed SOM for Vision Gate. Okay. Now one by one we are moving. Okay. Okay. JT saying the answer to be B. PL cube upon 2EI upward. Okay. Very good. What about others? Here there are chances that majority of the students may give wrong answer. Intentionally this question have been taken. Yes, Tushar, Vineet. Yes, Vineet. Actually half is already completed. Half is already completed. Only 6 sessions are pending. So those 6 sessions I'll be starting from Tuesday and we are going to complete by Sunday. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. So Teju is saying B and he is saying the reason for that is pure bending. Okay. Kalyan is saying D. Nahi, Vineet, that is for practice purpose. There we only solve practice questions. Dear, if you are going to make BMD for this case, then you know one thing. From this to this, there is no load. We would be having 0 bending moment. Then from this to this, you would be having P into X. So you would be having this type of bending moment. So this value is P into L. Then we have constant bending moment like this. So this is the BMD. Now I feel everybody know that we can go for the moment area method. Very good, Pudina Yadav. Tomato saying I was missing. Pudina tomato. Huh? Okay. So let us start. We want to find out deflection at B. So you know deflection at B. Yes, we need deflection at B. So deflection at B minus deflection at A. It is going to be AX bar into 1 upon EI. That is what we need to do. So 1 upon EI is outside. Then area between these 2 points is this rectangle. So this is nothing but PL into L. Rectangle area is PL into L. And the distance of centroid from the point where we need to find out deflection is L by 2. So the answer will be PL cube upon 2EI. You know deflection at A is 0. The answer is B. This is how moment area method helps us in such type of difficult situation. It may be very difficult if you are trying with other methods. If you are going for strain energy method, you need to apply here the pseudo load method. Okay, not pseudo load method actually. Pseudo load method we also use to find out if you want deflection at any other point. So you need to take strain energy of this part plus this part, then total strain energy would be differentiated with respect to this P, and then you will be getting the right answers. Ha, very good. So don't worry if you have any difficulty with this. I am here to help you out. Now the question is from thermal, guys. And guys, if you remember, once we have taken a wonderful question in this class. Madhuvamshi, superposition will not help you here. Okay, superposition helps us where we have load at one point, we want deflection at others. And okay, if you want to apply, I am not saying you cannot. You can do it. Okay. But the point is here we need to find out the bending moment at inner point. If you have to find out bending moment at this D point, then superposition will help you out. Okay. Then superposition will help you out. Yes. Solve this, guys. A steel bar of rectangular cross section is heated uniformly and the rise of temperature is delta T. Young's modulus is E, Poisson ratio is mu, the coefficient of expansion is alpha, the bar is completely restrained in the axial and lateral direction, and the thermal stress developed in the bar along the axial direction is. I would also like to tell you there was a question last time when I was taking in the 60 mark series where you guys want the solution. So in the daily dose of tomorrow, that question, in the daily dose of this week, you will be getting that question. Okay, so don't worry. Yes, solve it, guys. Midun is saying C. Okay. Midun C, Kalyan C, Utkarsh C, Madhuvamshi is saying C, Teju is saying C. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Yes, Pudina Yadav. We are going to lock the C option. So this is easy question. I have given this because of this second part. I know this question we have already done in 60 mark series, but I have given it because of the second part of the question. For second part, this part was required. It was a common data type question. So guys, when we are having this, it is completely restrained. Means there is no deformation in any of the direction. So you know that the volume change will be 0. So if we find out volumetric strain, there is a formula 1 minus 2 mu upon E into, this is sigma xx plus sigma yy plus sigma zz. This is volumetric strain because of sigma. And you know volumetric strain because of temperature will be 3 alpha delta T, because it is nothing but epsilon xx plus epsilon yy plus epsilon zz. You know epsilon xx will be delta x upon x, will be alpha delta T. Similarly, we have epsilon yy, delta y upon y is again alpha delta T. And similarly, epsilon zz will also be. So total volumetric strain will be coming out to be the summation of both. Total will be volumetric of temperature plus volumetric of sigma. Then you know it is 3 alpha delta T. This is positive. And that is minus 1 minus 2 mu upon E. Why minus? Because all the three values are minus sigma. Okay, so this will give you the sigma thermal by putting it 0. Because overall it is restricted from all the directions. Okay. Yes. Yes. So we are having the volumetric strain total to be 0. This will give you sigma thermal as this 3 alpha delta T. Sorry, 3 will get cancelled out. So E alpha delta T by 1 minus 2 mu. As you know, sigma is compressive. So the answer is this as compressive. So you can also answer it as compressive. C is the answer. Okay. Moving further. This is the second part of the question. Very good, Tushar. This is the second part of the question. This time they are asking that the same data, assume that the bar is allowed to deform freely in the lateral direction while keeping the axial direction restrained. The percentage change in the magnitude of axial thermal stress. So this time we are having this fix from here, but it is free to move in the axial, it is free to move in the radial direction. So here once again you would be having some R, and because of that some sigma thermal will also come. So this time, my dear, when we are talking about this, when we have both hand fix, you know sigma is coming out to be E alpha delta T. So this time sigma thermal is E alpha delta T. Previously sigma thermal is E alpha delta T by 1 minus 2 mu. So you need to see what is the percentage change. What is the percentage change? Okay. Yes. To find out the percentage change, I am calling it as sigma 1 and sigma 1 and I am calling it as sigma 2. So you can write sigma 2 minus sigma 1 by sigma 1 into 100. Okay, so you are given the value of mu to be 0.25. Yes, you need to see the percentage change. Try to solve it. Teju, Tomater, Tushar, Pudina, Madhuvamshi, Teju. Manas, money. Manas, money, are you there or not? Teju is saying D is the answer. Let us see. Let us see. When you will be putting mu to be 0.5, sorry, 0.25, 2 into 0.25 is 0.5, 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. It will be 2 E alpha delta T. So previously it was 2 E alpha delta T, now it is E alpha delta T. You need to see the change. Very good. So guys, sigma 1 is 2 E alpha delta T. Sigma 2 is E alpha delta T. So sigma 2 minus sigma 1 by sigma 1 into 100. So sigma 2 minus sigma 1 will be E alpha delta T. This is once again E alpha delta T into 100. So change is of 100%. You can see the things becomes double. So the change is of 100% for sure. Very good. Pudina, Tomato, Tushar, Midun, Mani, Manas, Jabir, Teju. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Moving to the next question, guys. This is from SFD BMD. This time I need answer from all of you without my help, because we have done a lot of work on this topic many times. Yes. So after this question, we have 2 more questions. Yes, try to solve it, guys. This is a wonderful one. First of all, try to find out the support reaction at RA and support reaction at RD. Your issues would be resolved if you find out RA and RD. Always try to find out support reaction, because once you get that, your things will become easier. The most difficult task would be over if you find out support reaction. That is the first step for any problem in SFD BMD. Madhu Vamshi is saying the answer to be C. What about you, Podina, Tushar, Teju, Mani, Manas, Midun, Madhu Vamshi? Manas is saying the answer to be C. Pudina Yadav is saying C. Okay. Jabir is saying C. Okay. So everyone, I feel, is saying C is the answer. That's really great. So I have seen a wonderful change in you guys, because previously when I was coming such type of questions, generally people were answering as A or B. So there is a wonderful change which have been seen, because what they were applying the mind without calculating RA and RD. What people are saying, there are 4 jumps. So they were making either this would be correct or this, because in both these 4 jumps are there. They never think of C. And now you guys have given the answer C. That's really great. So when you will be finding out RA and RD, you will get to know that this force and this force are equal and opposite, will create a couple. So they will be creating a couple. So there is no force by which reaction is coming. Reaction is coming because of this moment. So because of this moment, you know, RA plus RD, I will put it 0. So RA barabar minus RD. So when I will be taking summation moment about A to be 0, you would be getting RD to be, that is M by L. By shortcut also you can write what is moment, 10 into 2, that is 20. 20 by 4, it would be 5. So RD is 5, RA is minus 5. Minus 5 means assumed direction is wrong. So my dear, first of all, I would like to say, in reality, RA will be coming in this direction. So this is this direction 5, this is this direction 5. So my dear, now if you are going to say there is a negative jump of 5, then there will be a positive jump of 10, then negative jump of 10, then positive jump of 5. So these are 4 jumps, no doubt about that, but the jumps are not of 10 all the time. C is the right answer. Wonderful, guys. Yes. 1 to 2, my dear. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Okay. Not more than that. After this, 1 to 2 only. So let us see this question. A cantilever beam is subjected to the three different loading. A concentrated point load P at its free end, a couple M naught at its free end, then both load acting simultaneously at this. So this is first case, second case and third case. This type of question already repeated in civil. Okay. So as I said, the questions are getting repeated in mechanical civil from XC, so it is important. Tomato for SFD, it is not universal. They can consider negative or positive based on their, you can say, preference. But they will mention in that case, okay? If they want this to be positive, they will mention here positive sign like this. But if they are not mentioning, it means they are following our convention, which are normal. Fine, guys. So what they are asking, this is the question. What they are saying the flexural rigidity will be EI. Then the strain energy due to bending when both loads are acting simultaneously. Can we find out them by superposition? And cannot we find out by superposition? There are four options, you need to answer it. I am making the case. One case is this. Other case is this. Third case is this. In other way, they are asking that, can we write U3 is U1 plus U2? Can we write this or not? That is the question actually. Solve it, guys. So for that, you need to go for calculation of this case. You will get to know what you are getting. It is a good question. And this type of question can be expected. It would be counted in slope and deflection. Okay. It would be counted in slope and deflection. Parth, you can go for it. If you are having lesser time, then PYQs are enough. And I'm not saying that 60 marks, you may go up to 70 also, you may reach up to 50 only. That will depend how you are using the PYQs. Some people are getting mug up the answer, that will not help. Concepts will remain the same, data will change. Okay. So obviously more than 70% paper will be asking you the similar things which are asked in every paper. Why you think like that? You think like every year new question, why they will give? They are considering the student who are appearing for the first time also, na? So every time, every question, nature will not be changing. 60-70% paper would be very much similar to the last year's, but only the concept. Okay, Tomato Singh is saying skipping this. Midun is saying A, Jabir is saying A. Here is a lot of confusion may come. Yes, that's why I have given you this question. So guys, let me do it for you. So when you would be having this as force P, this as force couple M. So if I am having this section as XX, you would be writing MXX as minus P into X minus M naught. Strain energy can be written as integration 0 to L MXX square dx upon 2EI. So you would be having integration 0 to L minus px minus m naught ka square dx upon 2EI. You need to open it, then only you can go for integration. So you would be having u to be equals to, yes Tushar, what do you say? It is going to be p square x square plus m square plus 2 p m naught x dx. Do you remember? A plus b ka square 2ab term come. Okay, that is a very famous quote. So that is that 2ab. Okay, yes, that is that 2ab. So my dear, u would be equals to, you can write it p square L cube upon 6ci. Integration of first term. Then second term will give you m naught square L upon 2EI. Plus third term is coming. That is going to be 2p m naught. That is L square by 4EI. So this is the extra term coming. If you would be having only P, you would be having strain energy P square L cube upon 6EI. If you would be having this, then M naught L square upon 2EI. So summation of this is not the answer. So my dear, you would be saying the answer to be what? First of all, the answer is having 3 terms. Okay. So it is asking that cannot be determined by applying the principle of superposition, and strain energy is P square L cube upon 6EI, M naught L square upon 2EI, or P M naught L square upon 2EI. So I feel here naught term will not come and D would be the right answer. Okay. So D would be the answer. It's not superposition is not valid here. So answer I feel Pudina, Tomato, Utkarsh, all of you understood. Now this question guys, I feel we need principle of superposition here. Wonderful guys. So now I feel we need principle of superposition. Do like and share the session guys. And don't worry, soon we are coming with the mock test of GATE. Maybe in the next weekend, we may go for PI and ME both. Okay. Because now exams are near. So we are planning a lot for you guys. So we will be having a mock test for mechanical and we may have one session for PI as well. Solve it guys. The vertical deflection at free end of the cantilever. You know this is from superposition. After that it will be straight line. So if this is A, this is B, this is C. You can write deflection at A to B. Deflection at B plus theta at B into AB. And what is deflection at B? P BC cube upon 3EI. Theta B P BC square upon 2EI. Solve it guys. Yes. Solve it and get the answer. Okay. Madhuvamshi is saying B. Midun is saying B. You can say deflection at A is. This is BC is 2 meter. So it is 4 and P is 100. So it would be 2 ka cube is 8. 800 upon 3EI plus 2 ka square is 4. 400 upon 2EI into 1. So when you will be solving this, you would be getting 6CI and 1600 plus 1200. So 1400 upon 3EI. The answer B is correct. So this is the way they are asking the question. So guys, this is the last question for today's class. After that, we have one question as homework. Sure, Madhuvamshi, you are going to get this this session for sure. And even if you want the entire PYQ, then also by next week, you will get the PDF on my that drive link where all the notes are shared with you. So there you will get PYQs of XC as well. Okay, mechanical civil are already there. So a hollow shaft and a solid shaft have the same length. So LS is LH. And the same outer radius R0 of solid, R0 of hollow. The inner radius of the hollow shaft inner radius of the hollow shaft is 0.6 times the R. Then you are having both the shafts are made up of same material, G1 barabar G2, are subjected to the same torque, T1 barabar T2. Find the ratio of shear stress in hollow shaft to that of solid shaft. So tau of hollow, tau of solid you need to do. Okay. So if you are going to find out tau of H by tau of S, you know it would be coming out to be ZP of hollow, sorry, it is T by ZP but torque is same. So it is ZP of solid upon ZP of hollow. ZP of solid is pi by 16 ds cube. Pi by 16 do cube 1 minus k ki power 4. Solve it and get the answer. It is a numerical answer type question, guys. Madhuvamshi, please check it. I feel you are giving the inverse. You are giving tau S by tau H. I am asking tau H by tau S. Yes, I feel Jabir have given the right answer. The answer will be 1.148. Very good, Jabir. Pudina, you have made some mistake. The answer actually given is 1.14. Even last digit is not mentioned in the answer. And my calculation also are coming in the same way. So 1.14 is the right. Very good, Tushar. So guys, if you have not joined the Telegram channel of mine, yes, please join it. There you would be getting this PDF. Okay, very good, Malesh. So Mechanical by Dheeraj Sardana is my Telegram channel. Join it to get this PDF. Here we are stopping maybe here, but there are some homework question for you. Okay, this is a question. Okay, let us solve this question also. After that we have 2 questions for homework. Yes, let us solve this one more question. Then after this 2 homework questions are also there in PDF. You can do that and answers will be shared with you. A beam with overhangs carries 1 point load acting downward, the other upward, like this. The clockwise moment PB is applied at each support. The bending moment at the midpoint of the beam. Here you need to find out the bending moment. A, B, C, D, E. You need to find out bending moment at C. For that you need to find out the support reaction. RB and RD. Yes. You can see this point force, this point force. This is moment, this is moment. You can go for first of all RB plus RD 0. Then summation moment about B to be 0. That you need to take. And that will give you the RD value. Once you will get RD, you can find out RB. It is overhanging beam. Don't go for any shortcut. It is overhanging beam. And that's why, Tomato, because I care for you, I always try to give you more and more. Okay. So actually, whenever I come, I say 15 question. I am having 30 question in slides. Even when I share it with you guys on Telegram, I reduce 5-10 questions. Okay. So I always have more number of questions. Because I try that if possible, I will try to take more and more. Yes. So finally, we are ending at this question. Solve it and get the answer and tell me. Once you will get this, you can find out bending moment at C. That would be minus P into B plus L by 2 plus RB L by 2 plus P into B. That would be the answer. I have found out from left hand side. You can also find out from right hand side. Yes. Solve it, guys. And before leaving the session, do like and share. That will help us to share, to send the session to more number of students. Midun is saying A will be the answer. Okay. Tell me the value of RD and RB. Tell me the value of RB and RD you got, guys. RB and RD. Yes. Okay. So P into L plus B upon L. This is what you are getting, everyone. Manas, fine. Jabir, L plus 2B or L? What you are getting? Great. So tell me the final answer now, because only we need RB for this. Tell me the final answer now. Yes, Manas, Midun, Tomato, Pudina, Malesh, Tushar. Very good, very good. So tell me the bending moment at C now. So it is minus P B plus, okay, I am writing it individual terms wise. Minus PB minus PL by 2 plus RB is nothing but P, okay, it is going to be 1 by 2. L by 2 will get cancel out. PL plus PB plus PB. So plus PB minus PB will get cancel out. It is PL by 2 minus PL by 2 will cancel out. Answer will be coming out to be PB, I feel. So D should be PB, yes. Because bending moment will be having force into perpendicular distance. It cannot be PBL. So I feel D, PB would be the right answer in that case. Is it? Or PB by 2? Okay, so I am leaving this question on you, because this question I have not solved for you actually. So I don't remember the right answer. But yes, we can solve it. After solving, you will be getting the value. So if you find difficulty in this question, I will share the solution of this as well. And these are the homework questions after that. This is for homework. You would be getting this in the PDF. These are 2 homework questions. Okay. So guys, here we are leaving the session. So Tushar, if you have not joined Telegram channel, do join it. And guys, we would be meeting for other sessions also. So just like the session. And guys, tonight, if you want to know about IRMS, if you are interested to know about IRMS, each and every detail, tonight 9 PM we are going to join on the same channel. So you can join us to get the information, everything related to IRMS. Okay. So like you know, now IRMS is only for engineers. So once again, it is going to be engineering dominating at railways. So goodbye guys for this session. Thanks for joining.